Live from the Jewish Community Center, I'm Greg Porter for George Langeman Video Sports Productions. Tonight it's the Bishop Knights versus the La Jolla Vikings. And this is a City League affair. The two teams have played each other before. And the first contest was won by La Jolla, 12-8. And let's get the lineups started for the La Jolla Vikings. Ryan Russell is the goalie. He's a junior, number 1. Number 2, Adam Levine, the junior. Number 3 is Ryan Peterson, playing 2-meter a hole man for the Vikings, a senior. At senior, number 4, Cameron Chin is the driver. Number 5, the senior 2-meter defender, Scott Russell. In the pool, number 6, the senior playing a field position, Johnny Drake. Number 7, the sophomore 2-meter man, Gary Murphy. Number 9 is the field man, a senior, Stephen Longley. Number 10, the senior field, Devin Muto. Number 11, the senior playing a field position is Dan Zagurski. Number 12, the senior 2-meter man, Kevin Greenman. Number 13, a senior field man, Luke Daniels. And number 15, the field and 2-meter player, junior Eric Rosen. And a coach for the Vikings is Scott Smith. And let's get the lineup for the Bishop Knights wearing the white caps tonight. Number 6, the senior, the driver, John McDowell. Number 9, senior driver captain, Justin Mecklenburg. For Bishops, number 12, the driver, Scott Murphy. Number 2, the junior, the driver, David Maustros for Bishops. For the Knights, number 14, the junior driver, Eric Bodenstab. Number 11, a freshman, a driver, Francisco Sekaguchi. Number 15, the junior driver, Louis Bobandilla. Number 7, the driver is a junior, Dan Balfour. Number 5, a sophomore, a 2-meter defender, Grant Guerin-Guess. Number 10, at 2-meter, the senior, Tyler Hobbs. Number 13, a postman, a junior, Caleb Kelly. Number 3, the sophomore driver, Scott Bixby. Number 4, a sophomore driver, Troy Smith. And the senior, Tyler Warfield, the 2-meter defender, he's number 8 tonight. With the goalie at number 1, Ryan McClellan. He's a junior for Bishops in goal. And that's the lineups for both ball clubs, and we'll be right back with the starting of the game this evening. And we're going to start this game tonight from La Jolla. A real nice evening, kind of chilly here in November the 4th, 1994. We hope you can pull up a chair and enjoy this one from the pool here at the Jewish Community Center. The referees tonight is Bruce Morehouse and Al Flores. And a whistle, kind of summoning both teams. The Vikings over in the dark blue caps, and Bishop, the Knights, in the white caps. The Knights coached by Jim Fales, and the La Jolla Vikings, their coach is Scott Smith. Smith at the one end of the pool with the blue, deep blue jacket, and Jimmy Fales over here with the kind of turquoise or purple sweat shirt on. Okay, and that's both teams moving towards the center of the pool, and with it is the Vikings. At a bit of the pool, the Vikings. Stephen Longley, and there's a whistle. A free throw for the Vikings. 35-second clock, and it's taken away. And now here are the Knights. The Knights to start it down off the left side. And it's going to be a violation against the Vikings, so the Knights with the free throw. They work it over here in the corner to the near side. To the Knights. And they throw it right across the field. Tyler Warfield working to the center. And there's a block and a score on a play by Caleb Kelly, the junior. So Kelly gets the first goal of the contest, and Bishops leads 1-0. Kelly in the center was able to sneak it by the goaltender Ryan Russell. So 1-0, the Bishop Knights lead. Ryan Russell will get it started for La Jolla. The goaltenders wear the red caps. They're the only players that wear the red caps in the pool. The pool is 6 feet in depth. And now we have a whistle. And it'll be Vikings ball as it's taken away by Bishops, and they will start their counterattack. The goaltender Ryan McClellan with it there in the pool. McClellan, and they're going to throw it on the outside to Louis Babadia. Babadia trying to go around a defender. And we have a foul. And they'll get a free throw. They throw it over here to the near side. That's Tyler Warfield. Warfield being guarded closely. And the foul is against the Vikings. So Warfield with the free throw. He throws it in the middle of the pool now. And he'll wheel around and turn and just miss it. Tyler Hobbs on the shot from Warfield to feed. Couldn't connect. So it is still 1-0. And a counterattack for the Vikings. Here's a deep pass in the center. And let's see. Might have been an elbow. And they say it was against the defender. So the Vikings with the free throw. And here's the pass in the middle and a quick toss in. Nice pass on the play for the Vikings. Doing the job with Stephen Longley. And Longley got it in the center. And then to Ryan Peterson, and Peterson popped it in from short range. Nice left-handed and now it's 1-1. And so now it is 1-1. Longley on the wing, a nice pass to find Peterson, and it's 1-1. They play 7 minutes, quarters, 4 7-minute quarters in high school water polo. And the whistle and the restart for the Knights. Tyler Warfield. Warfield being guarded closely on the play by Luke Daniels. And it's a whistle against Daniels. And trying to, they call Luke Daniels for trying to sink him, so he's going to have to go off now for 25 seconds. So it basically is a power play. Here's the pass. The Knights back out to number 8. That's Warfield. Warfield. They move it around, and a pass and a shot and a save. Nice save that time by Ryan Russell, the goaltender. 1-1 to score. And now back come the Vikings. Stephen Longley, and Longley being guarded by Warfield, and Longley with the violation, so the Bishop Knights will get it started again with their goaltender there, Ryan McClellan. McClellan throws it out to the far side over to Louis Babadia. Babadia's trying to throw it in the center, and it was taken away by Cameron Chin, the senior, for the Vikings. So here's a restart by Russell. Russell getting it alone to Longley. His teammate. He's in front, a couple of meters away, and he fanned on his own attempted shot. Justin Mecklenburg was all alone, and he couldn't connect. Fanned on his own shot. 1-1. Here's a throw across the pool. Bishops working their offense into the center. And now they're going to have a free throw and a shot to score. Stephen Longley. Nice play from The violation was in the middle of the pool, and Longley capitalized on the goal. So Stephen Longley gets his first of the contest, and it is now 2-1. Bishop leads in the contest. You're watching water polo from the Jewish Community Center here in La Jolla. I'm Greg Porter, happy to be with you. With the ball is La Jolla, and we have a foul. And here's a quick shot, and it's a save. As the violation was against Bishops, and now we have a call again to stop it. Here's the shot, a block again by Bishops and close. Nice job by Taylor Warfield. Back to come the other way. Down in the middle, and he fanned on his opportunity, did Longley. Back come the Vikings in the middle of the pool under heavy duress. And it's going to be a free throw from there. He's going to back it out and restart it from the perimeter. And a blue infraction. And let's see who they call it. They call it, and it's going to be a 25-second penalty. And this is against Bishops, so they're one man short. Here's a power play for the Vikings. Pass to the center. They're working out to the right side. Now to the center, and he scores. That was a quick touch pass on the play to number 2. And that's Adam Levine. Levine gets the goal. Nice quick touch play on that one. And so now Bishops leads in the contest, or La Jolla leads in the contest 3-1. And back with it is Knights. Pass in close, and a shot and a nice save by Ryan Russell. Boy, that was a quick shot in deep by Louis Babadilla, and he wasn't able to score, as Russell was able to get both hands up to block the shot. The counterattack of the Vikings in the center of the pool. Under heavy duress. Eric Rosen, and they take it away. And here's Ryan McClellan. McClellan's long pass to the outside. For the Knights, Louis Babadilla. Babadilla going to work it back to number 12, Scott Murphy. Murphy work it over to John McDowell. And McDowell with the free throw in the middle. McDowell over to, as they work it to Justin Mecklenburg, and they take it away. So back to the Vikings. Ryan Russell will get it started. Russell to Eric Rosen, and he throws it to his teammate, and it's taken away. However, getting it back quickly is Gary Murphy. Murphy works it out to the wing, and he have a whistle as a throw. And it's going to be now a ball in favor of the Knights. And the Knights getting it started. Work it to the middle of the field, and it's taken away. Nice defense by the Vikings. Eric Rosen making the play. And now swimming quickly with it as the Vikings trying to get something going again here.
Over to Gary Murphy. Murphy
another goal lead.
Chin, and Chin
and that one quickly hit the Vikings player Cameron Chin, and that's the end of the first period.
Get a goal there, and that ends the period.
That's the end of the first period with the score. It's 3 for the La Jolla Vikings, 1 for the Bishop Knights. Two to 2, the score of the contest between Bishops and La Jolla. Had a correction on the score. We had it 3 to 1, but that was our mistake. It is 2 to 2 as we go into the second period. A very tight played game by both teams. The Vikings, though, if you want to say that they've had the opportunities, they have had quite a few. But Bishops has played good defense when they've had to. And they switch ends. With it is Bishops. Very good crowd here at the Jewish Community Center here in La Jolla for both teams. Watch the City League affair. And they have a quick whistle. Bishops on the attack. And a whistle, and we'll go back the other way with his La Jolla. La Jolla attacking him, number 15, Babadia. Eric Rosen. Rosen and Babadia over on each other. Now here's a quick pass in the center. And an attempt by Bishops. Scott Murphy wasn't able to connect on the play, and he lost it to the goaltender. And it'll be white ball. Bishops on the attack. It's taken away by La Jolla. Getting it started quickly for La Jolla, the goaltender, Ryan Russell. And they're going to have a violation. The violation is going to be against Bishops, and he is going to leave for 25 seconds. The Vikings on the power play. And they were inside the 2-meter line, so that's a violation. So now it is going to go back the other way. As a counterattack for Bishops, they have a free throw. The defender on a violation, and they couldn't connect. As it's taken away, here come the Vikings. The Vikings swimming in the pool. Dan Balfour. Balfour with it. Balfour wants to go all the way. Balfour over the goaltender, and he scores. Danny Balfour gets the goal. Nice drive by the junior, Danny Balfour. He just took it all the way, just out swam his defender.
In the seesaw affair at the Jewish Community Center.
So 3-2 to score now. He gave that goal to Danny Balfour. Actually, that was Gary Murphy. Murphy getting the goal.
Is really heating up here in the second period.
Gary Murphy got the goal. So for the Vikings, they lead 3-2 in the contest. Nice swimming by Gary Murphy. Bishops, a nice shot that time. He tried for the far post, Tyler Hobbs. He wasn't able to get it. 3-2, La Jolla leads, and they're back with the ball, and it's taken away. Nice defense again by Bishops. Bishops trying to hold close in the contest. Here's the outlet feed to Louis Babadia. Babadia looking for somebody to cut down the middle, and he throws it a little bit behind, and now there's a whistle. And it's a free throw, and he missed the corner. Nice try. He tried to get the corner. That was Justin Mecklenburg, and he missed it. 3-2 the score. La Jolla leads in the dark blue caps. Bishops in the pool. A defensive play. Nice one there, and here they go with their counterattack. With it is John McDowell. And he feeds it to Bobadilla. Louis Bobadilla over to John McDowell. McDowell faking and now throws it. Just missed the top corner. And so now it'll be a goal throw. The goal throw for the Vikings goaltender, Ryan Russell. Ryan wants to find a swimmer that is going to open up there, and he does. And there's a quick whistle. And a stoppage of play. 3-2, the La Jolla Vikings lead over Bishops in the contest here in the second period of action here at the Jewish Community Center.
Stay drop, Caleb. It's dead. Stay drop, Caleb.
Vikings on the attack, and here's a violation. They're going to get a free throw, but they say that he kind of delayed, so now back with it is Bishops. And it is going to be a violation against the Vikings. So now here's the power play for Bishops. Bishops trying to get the equalizer. They're down by 1 goal. Here's a shot at the near post, and it's partially blocked. Nice job by Ryan Russell to stay in front of it. Here's the free throw again. Trying to hit the corner. He almost connected, but not quite. And they get a free throw again, Bishops, and they still can't get it. They had 3 opportunities, and we're not able to connect. Let's see if La Jolla can get the ball. Bishop still has it. Here's Bobadilla as some of the players swam back down the pool. He shoots, he scores. Louis Bobadilla. Nice shot by Louis Bobadilla. As Bobadilla ties up the game at 3-all. Bobadilla saw a couple of his players back down the pool like as if the counterattack was going to be started, but he also saw a couple of defenders of the Vikings, and he took advantage of that and just winged it in a far corner of the net. Good game here, 3-3. And you have a violation against Bishops. Vikings with the free throw. Get it restarted. And another ordinary foul over there. And a kind of a little bit of a warning. He doesn't want to call him for a major foul, but he will. He has to. And they lose a man for 25 seconds. Do the Vikings. So here comes Bishops. So Bishops a chance to take the lead in this contest. They have the advantage here. 6-on-5. Over to number 10 as they wing it back around the perimeter. Bobadilla, the man at the top, to the wing, and it hits the near corner and goes off. The shot that time from the far side of the camera there was John McDowell, and McDowell tried to hit that near post, and he wasn't able to get it in there. And here we go again. Bishops, a steal away from the Vikings, 3-3, as they have come back here in the second period to tie up the game. Bobadilla wants to see if he can get the go-ahead goal as he pops it in short side, and a violation. 25 seconds against the Vikings, and The goal is disallowed. And a nice block by the Vikings. They still have it on a power play. Trying to work it to McDowell. McDowell works it over to his teammate and just missed on a sidearm throw to Tyler Warfield. Warfield trying to almost John Elway it past the goaltender on the play. Mr. Ryan Russell. A shot and a nice save by Russell as he just was able to get his body in front of that ball on Louis Bobadilla's shot. Bobadilla shot that one from about 6 or 7 meters and wasn't able to get it in. And back the other way, here come the Vikings. Vikings, Eric Rosen getting it started to Scott Russell, and there is a violation against Bishop, so Russell will get it on the free throw. Russell gets it back from his teammate. Russell going to swim toward the goaltender, make it tough, and he can't get it past McClellan. Ryan McClellan stayed with it, and he tried to sneak it past him, and he couldn't get it. And a timeout now called by Bishops. 3-3 the score with the timeout here in the second period. We hope you're enjoying this one from the Jewish Community Center as the crowd seems to be doing just that. We'll be right back. Three to three is the score here in the second period. Time running out here in the second period of play. As the timeout called by Jim Fields, the coach for Bishop's Knights. The private school up here in La Jolla. These two schools very close to each other, Bishops and La Jolla. La Jolla with about twice to 3 times as many students as the Bishops High School, but they play in the same league. As Bishops will get it started here. And La Jolla, Bishops with the attack, and La Jolla defender. Bishops on the attack, a shot to score. Nice shot by Tyler Hobbs. And Hobbs gives them the 4-3 lead. Hobbs in the center. He got it from his teammate quickly, and he flinged it past the goaltender. It is now 4-3. Hobbs getting his first goal of the contest. Very tightly contested game here, defensively wise. Bishop's been playing very good defense. La Jolla trying to see if they can get the equalizer here. The pass to the far side. Eric Rosen, and with it is a Viking violations against Bishops. Here's in the center, and he skipped it off the water and a goal. Nice shot by number 3, Ryan Peterson, and Peterson gets his second goal of the contest for the Vikings. And they even up the score with that one. 4-4. To the center of the pool to get it started. And a whistle as it goes back to number 8, Tyler Warfield, Bishops. And the Viking defender is able to sweep it back to his goaltender. And that'll do it for the first half of action here at the Jewish Community Center. A good ball game in the pool. It's 4 for Bishops, the Knights, and 4 for the La Jolla Vikings. Scores in the contest for the Bishops Knights in the first half was Justin Mecklenburg. Also, Eric Bodenstab had scored a goal. Also scoring a goal has been Caleb Kelly, and also scoring a goal was Louis Bobadilla. For the La Jolla Vikings, the scoring looked like this. It was Scott Russell. He scored 1. Ryan Peterson scored 1. Adam Levine scored a goal. And also Stephen Longley scored a goal. And that was the scoring in the first half. Or check that, Gary Murphy scored one for the Vikings. Longley did not score. Get you up to date. It's 4-4. Vikings in the pool, in the blue caps with the white numbers, and the Bishop's Knights are in the pool with the white caps and the blue numbers. Both the goaltenders with the red caps. And it's a takeaway and a restart for Bishops. To the far side there for Bishops. Louis Bobadilla. Bobadilla going to work it over. Bobadilla going to swim closer to the goal net and try to skip it, and a save on the last second by Ryan Russell. Russell just saw that at the last minute. Boy, it was a rocket of a shot by Bobadilla from long range. 4-4. Back with it is the Vikings. Eric Rosen, number 15, the senior, and they try to get it inside, but it's taken away. McClellan, a long lead pass as he pops it back out to number 6, John McDowell. McDowell work it back out to Tyler Warfield. Warfield, number 8 in the pool. There's a violation against La Jolla, so free throw. Tyler Warfield tries to dish it inside, and it's taken away on a good defensive play that time by number 5, Scott Russell. Vikings back on the attack to the far side of the offense. The near side of your screen and out to the center, and they try to connect back in the middle to Ryan Peterson, who had scored a goal for him, and it was taken away. So now the reset of the counterattack of the offense is Bishops, and a long pass. They were looking in the corner of the Bishops offense to Caleb Kelly, and they threw it a little bit too far, so it was quickly picked up and restarted. Bishops trying to get their offense going to John McDowell. They pass it in the center. Here's a quick shot and a score. Nice play by John McDowell as he slipped inside the defense to the near post. And McDowell gets the goal. The senior gets on the board in this game. Power play goal for McDowell. And they now lead 5-4 to Bishops. A substitution in the contest now. For Bishops coming in there is number 7, Dan Belfour, the junior. Belfour taking the place of number 13, Caleb Kelly. A couple of juniors switching. Violation against the Bishop Knights, and La Jolla double teamed on the play and taken away by Bishops. There he is, number 6, McDowell. And the free throw and a shot and a score. And they say there was a violation against Bishops. No, there's a violation against La Jolla, and so Bishops now with the free throw. Clock starts at 35-second clock. They have 35 seconds to make a play. Quick shot and a score by number 6, John McDowell. And John McDowell has 2 all of a sudden here in the second half, the senior. And that one was from about 6 or 7 meters. And McDowell gives them now the 6-4 lead. So John McDowell's 2 goals, and they have a 2-goal lead here in the second half, the third period. La Jolla now, who was able to stay very close in the first half. A defensive game in the middle of the pool, and was able to end up tied in the first half. But the Vikings is a shot and just missed from the near side. Stephen Longley tried to get that one in there, and he couldn't get it in the post on the left side. And now here's a restart to go back the other way for La Jolla, the goaltender, looking for the right man to give it to him, and he does. Ryan Russell feeds it in the center. He's having a tough time getting it, so it's taken away by Bishops. And a backstroke. Here's a quick feed on the wing, Louis Bobadilla, but he doesn't want to shoot it. Bobadilla tries to feed it in the center, and he comes back to it. Bobadilla tries again, and over the back, the Vikings going to be on a power play as Bishops, the Knights. And John McDowell throws it too high. McDowell trying for number 3 in the second half. He can't get it. And so now La Jolla will get it going on a counterattack. Ryan Russell getting it over here to the near side. Johnny Drake. You're listening to George Langevin Video Sports Productions. I'm Greg Porter. The score is 6-4 in favor of the Bishop Knights against the La Jolla Vikings here in the City League game. Louis Bobadilla to the near side in the middle. Score by number 10. Nice shot. Nice shot by Tyler Hobbs. And Hobbs gets into the scoring attack here in the second half. Seven to 4, Bishops leads. La Jolla now seeing the margin get a little bit wider as they're down by 3 goals. It's the biggest margin of the contest for either team. La Jolla's offense getting stalled many times as they get in deep, close to 2 meters. And the pass is taken away as they were trying to feed in close, and getting over there to take it away was Tyler Hobbs. The shot and the score. The score that time was by number 12, Scott Murphy. And now it is 8-4. Here's the outlet pass. The defense again, where Bishop's proving to be a little bit too much. They can't seem to work it into the center. And so now here they come back on the fast break. 2-on-2, trying to get it, and it's taken away. Coming out to help that time for La Jolla was Eric Rosen. Rosen now trying to get something. Babadia popped it away from him, and Rosen does not get it. Goes back to the goaltender. A long throw, and it's missed. And after 3 periods here at the Jewish Community Center, 8 for the Bishops Knights, 4 for the La Jolla Vikings. We'll be right back. Both teams now going to their respective goal lines. The blue line that extends from the net all the way to the side of the pool. 25 yards is the length of this pool tonight in this water polo contest. And the whistle signals swim towards the center, and Bishops gets it. Bishops, the team that's been able to play the good defense, and offensively they've been able to keep the attack going. Bishops now going from left to right in the white caps. La Jolla going from right to left in your screen. And a violation against La Jolla. Justin Mecklenburg, number 9. Quick pass into center, and he tried to get it to Tyler Hobbs, and Hobbs wasn't able to get to it. So back are the Vikings. Vikings down by 4. In the middle, the Vikings, a shot and a score by the Vikings. Number 10, that's Devin Muto. So Devin Muto, number 10, gets the goal. His first of the contest, and now it is 8-5. That's the first goal of the contest in the second half for the Vikings. Bishops now with the free throw. Off the violation by the Vikings. And another violation by the Vikings. But it's taken away by the Viking defense. Vikings might be thinking that we can play a little loose here, even though the pressure has been put on us to try and perform. We can play a little bit loose here and try and get something going. And it may be working psychologically for them. Good defensive play by Bishops as they try to get in close to number 9, Stephen Longley. That it was taken away. Good defensive job by Tyler Hobbs. Back with it in the Knights. He swims inside. And a violation against the Vikings. Kind of going over the top a little bit. So Bishops with the offense. Work it out to the top. 8 seconds on the 35-second clock. It's blocked away. And since it's blocked, they get a new 35. So now the whistle, and it will be a reset of the clock. And the official wants the clock to be reset. And Bishops, a quick throw and a score. That was a nice shot that time by number 10, Tyler Hobbs. Tyler Hobbs just wheeled around and got his second goal of the contest.
Actually, 3 tonight.
And it is now 9-5. La Jolla on the attack as they're down by 4 goals again. And the violation is against Bishops. It's going to be a power play now for La Jolla. Down by 4 goals, they need to get a goal here. Stephen Longley, pass in close, and a shot by number 6, and he couldn't get it in there, Johnny Drake. Johnny Drake has been mirrored all game long. Wasn't able to get it into the goal on the near side. Back with it on the Vikings. Eric Rosen. Rosen over to Kevin Greenman, number 12. Greenman brings it back out to Devin Muto, number 10. Over to Rosen, back to Muto. Muto in the center of the pool with 7 seconds left on the clock. Muto swimming. Muto's got to do something with it. Muto under heavy duress, and he'll have a free throw as the clock will stop right there. But they ran out of time. And a timeout by Bishops. Coach Jim Fales. And Coach Fales has his team leading by 4, 9-5. It was an entertaining JV game before the varsity matchup between the Knights and the Vikings. And one of the interesting things is in high school water polo, there are girls that do play on the boys' teams as far as in water polo is concerned. 9-5 is the score in favor of Bishops over La Jolla. Time running down here in the fourth period. Bishops again with the ball. And the Vikings really need to get it, and now here's their opportunity. Swimming with it is Eric Rosen. Rosen in the middle of the pool. Rosen kind of steps back and feeds it down in the middle. And then they pass it out to the wing. Trying to do something with it is Longley. He feeds it back in the middle, but his teammate cannot get to it. Ryan Peterson. Peterson, who had played well in the first half, has had a tough time trying to get anything going here in the second. In the middle, the defense, but Bishops, and over the top again by the Vikings. So Bishops with the free throw and the offensive scoring punch here in the center. Climbing over the back again, so they'll stop and have a free throw, a long throw. He didn't get much on that shot. The shot there by Caleb Kelly. And that was an easy block for goaltender Russell. The Vikings running out of time. Got to get some quick goals here. But they're not going to be able to do it as that one was taken away by Hobbs. Hobbs for the Bishops Knights. Here's a quick feed. He's all alone, and he just kind of pushes it past the goaltender. What a job that time by Tyler Warfield, the senior. Warfield just says, I'm just going to kind of push my elbow forward and see if I could get it past him. And it was a tricky shot to gauge for Russell. He wasn't able to get to it. And it's now 10-5. Bishops, as they have scored 6 goals here in the second half, taking a commanding 5-goal lead. The Vikings. And here's a 25-second power play. I know. And 25-second power play for the Vikings. They need something here. Here's a quick one, and it's blocked amazingly by McClellan. I don't see how McClellan got his hand on it. The crowd is going wild as McClellan was able to block one in close on a shot by number 5, Scotty Russell. Back with it is the Knights. The Knights on the quick offense, and he's able to sneak it in. Over to Louis Bobadilla. Bobadilla was able to get it in on the near post, and Kevin Greenman was kind of upset on the play. But Bobadilla scores the goal for Bishops. 11-5, Bishops leads in the contest now, as they have just exploded here in the second half. The defense has really stymied the Vikings here in the second half. It bothered them in the first half, but is really not giving them too many opportunities. And when they get them, they get shots that come off like the one you just saw. And then, on the other hand, the goaltender there, McClellan, has been able to do a good job for Bishops. And McClellan and company with the commanding lead here. Time running out in the contest. And it's a violation against the Vikings. It's going to be a power play for Bishops. He goes off for 25 seconds. Bishops again now. Bishops just content to run out the clock, really. They have the commanding 6-goal lead here in the fourth quarter. They work it around and they score it. Score by Tyler Hobbs. Nice work on the perimeter. And then Hobbs was able to slingshot it to the near post and score on the power play.
Hobbs getting his fourth goal of the contest.
12-5 to score. And wholesale substitutions as some of the other players for Bishops will come into the contest. And basically to run out the clock the last few minutes. Scotty Bixby, a sophomore, is in there now. Number 11, Francisco Sekaguchi, the freshman, is in there for Bishops. La Jolla with the offensive play. It's taken away by Bishops. And now the whistle, and this one is against La Jolla. And so Bishops now with a power play. Twelve to 5. The team in the white caps leads this contest, the Bishops Knights over La Jolla. They have the ball right now on the perimeter. Try to work it in the middle with a pass, and it's stolen away by Ryan Peterson. Peterson, the senior. Nice steal for him. Here's a long pass. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, and the clock runs down to 1, and a last-second opportunity is shot, but Bishops wins this one. So Bishops wins the contest 12-5 over the La Jolla Vikings. Nice job offensively and defensively in the pool. They get a good hand here at the Jewish Community Center. And we hope you've enjoyed this one. And we will be back with a couple of post-game comments or so from some of those who have participated in the contest this evening. And we're back post-game after this Bishop Knights win, and we're with
Justin Mecklenburg.
Justin. In the second half, it seemed like one of those games that twisted, obviously, in your favor because of a number of things offensively. What was going on in the pool out there offensively for you?
Well, we were swimming up and down a lot and passing the ball around a lot, and we shot the ball a few times, and I think that's what put it in the goal.
Yeah, it really did, and it just seemed to break the ice for the game as far as in your favor. It just seemed like on the wings and in the middle of the pool, you were able to basically take some good shots and make some good plays. Is this something that you noticed from the first time that you played these guys, or as far as their defense is concerned?
Oh, I think that we could beat them by more, probably. And the main question on my mind is what the quickest way to Margaritaville is, and I'm not sure. I think it's that way. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Justin. And we're back with Ryan McClellan. Ryan, Justin mentioned that you know, the offense was just clicking in the second half, and you were able to make some. They were able to make. Your team was able to make some good shots. What did you think about? I thought it was the defense that was a big key in the game. What did you think about your defensive play today?
I think we really played well, and we just kicked their ass. So that's all I got to say. Thank you.
We're back live with David Strauss. David, it was one of those fired-up games that you guys played in the second half. What got you guys going in the second half, really?
I'm not too sure. I only have one thing to say. Levine, I own you.
Well, Jim Fales' ball club tonight was definitely fired up, as you could tell by their post-game comments. They were able to win the game 12-5 by scoring a number of goals in the second half, a total of 8, and pull away in the contest. But as you saw in the first half, it was a very hotly contested match, and it took a lot of offensive game matching and game playing for the Bishop's Knights to be able to pull out in the second half. And they were able to do that and come out on top. We hope you've enjoyed this one from the Jewish Community Center here in La Jolla, where the final score, again, was the Bishop Knights 12, the La Jolla Vikings 5. God bless and take care.